Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 12 of chapter 12. Shreyo hi jnanam-abhyasat.
Shreyo hi jnanam-abhyasat.
Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate.
Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate.
Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha.
Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha.
Tyagat chantiranantaram.
Tyagat chantiranantaram.
For word meaning, translation, purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shreyaha,
Shreyaha,
better,
better.
he, certainly, jnanam,
Jnanam,
knowledge, abhyasat, than practice, jnanat, that knowledge, dhyanam, meditation, vishishyate, is considered better, dhyanat, than meditation, karma phalatyagaha, renunciation of the results of fruitive action, tyagat, by such renunciation, shantihi, peace, anantaram, thereafter. Translation: if you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation. And better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So, if you are not able to practice, if you don't have spontaneous love for Krishna, or if you can't practice sadhana bhakti, or if you can't work for Krishna, or if you can't use the results of your work for Krishna, then Krishna is saying, then at least you start studying the scriptures, you cultivate knowledge. And then Krishna is saying, better than Jnana Yoga is Dhyana Yoga. But then better than Dhyana Yoga, in Krishna's opinion, is the renunciation of the fruits of action, which is actually Nishkama Karma Yoga. So Prabhupada writes, as mentioned in the previous verses, there are two kinds of devotional service: the way of regulative principles and the way of full attachment and love to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, Raganuga Bhakti and Sadhana Bhakti. For those who are actually not able to follow the principles of Krishna consciousness, it is better to cultivate knowledge, because by knowledge one can be able to understand his real position. Gradually, knowledge will develop to the point of meditation. By meditation, one can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead by a gradual process. In the cultivation of knowledge, there are processes which make one understand that one himself is the Supreme, and that sort of meditation is preferred if one is unable to engage in devotional service. If one is not able to meditate in such a way, then there are prescribed duties as enjoined in the Vedic literature for the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras, which we shall find in the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita. But in all cases, one should give up the result of fruits of labor. This means to employ the result of karma for some good cause. In summary, to reach the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the highest goal, there are two processes. One process is by gradual development, and the other process is direct. Devotional service in Krishna consciousness is the direct method, and the other method involves renouncing the fruits of one's activities. So, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga, they are all indirect methods of trying to get to Krishna. So, devotional service is the direct method, and all other methods are, even sadhana bhakti is a direct method. Working for Krishna is a direct method. Then one can come to the stage of knowledge, then to the stage of meditation, then to the stage of understanding the super soul, and then to the stage of the Supreme Personality of God. One may take either the step-by-step process or the direct path. The direct process is not possible for everyone. Therefore, the indirect process is also good. It is, however, to be understood that the indirect process is not recommended for Arjuna because he is already at the stage of loving devotional service to the Supreme Lord. It is for others who are not at this stage. For them, the gradual process of renunciation, knowledge, meditation, and realization of the Super Soul and Brahman should be followed. But as far as Bhagavad Gita is concerned, it is the direct method that is stressed. So throughout the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is stressing on Bhakti Yoga. Everyone is advised to take to the direct method and surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. From yesterday's shloka, which talked about the reverse ladder, I just want to cover some additional commentary written by His Grace Chaitanya Prabhu. How Krishna is so understanding. He is not necessarily demanding. Some people think of God as demanding, but Krishna's self-revelation in the Bhagavad Gita shows him to be a very understanding God. A demanding God expects, even insists, that we meet some predefined moral and spiritual standard, or we will be rejected, even condemned to hell. In contrast, Krishna is an understanding God who accepts us where we are and facilitates us in rising to the next level. Consider the 4 verses, which was the 8-11, where Krishna shows such acceptance by offering Arjuna various levels of practice. First, be absorbed in Krishna. When his mind and intelligence are naturally attracted to Krishna, Arjuna will essentially be with Krishna, even if he is externally fighting on the battlefield. Second, strive to focus the mind on Krishna. If his mind is not attracted to Krishna, he can invest some time for training his mind to focus on Krishna, while continuing his social role as a Kshatriya. So if you can't spontaneously think of Krishna, then you can train your mind to focus on Krishna. 10, which is the 3rd bullet point, work for Krishna. If he can't practice Bhakti Yoga, he can fight as a service to Krishna, knowing that he is assisting in the sacred mission of establishing Dharma. And the 4th, lowest rung of the Bhakti ladder is work for a higher cause. If he can't connect with Krishna at all, he can still fight, not for winning a kingdom, but for promoting the greater good by overthrowing greedy power grabbers. Overall, in the Gita, Krishna objectively analyzes various spiritual paths and personally recommends Bhakti Yoga. Yet, he respects Arjuna's freedom to choose. Where the Lord says, I have told you everything you need to know, now you contemplate, deliberate, and make your decision. Thus, he is so accommodating that he provides Arjuna space to choose not just among various paths, but also among various levels within his recommended path of Bhakti Yoga. By understanding how Krishna is so accommodating, we can gain hope and strength that we too can connect with Krishna from wherever we presently are. In this ladder's lowest rung, as conveyed in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna accommodates even those who can't accommodate him, even those who have neither any external cultural connection with him nor any internal conceptual consciousness of him. Essentially, Krishna understands that not everybody is ready to practice bhakti yoga. Therefore, he himself says, okay, if you can't do this, then why not try this? So with that, we come to the conclusion of this section of shlokas from 8 to 12, which talks about the progressive stages of bhakti from 8 to 11. And in 12, Krishna says, well, if you're not interested in bhakti, then you can cultivate knowledge, or you can meditate, or better, just give up the fruits of all of your activities. So tomorrow, Krishna is going to talk about the qualities of his devotees, why his devotees are so dear to him. So that'll be from shlokas 13 to 20. So with that, we come to the conclusion of this section, which where Krishna is giving other alternatives for those who are not interested in practicing bhakti.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.